Hey, it's Baje, Fletcher, B-A-J-E, author of A Gold Digger's Guide, that's G-O-A-L, How to Get What You Want Without Giving It Up. The #1 turnoff that men have about women is desperation. Are you desperate? Let me stop. But for real, the #1 turnoff for men is desperation. Of course, the #1 turn on is a woman who's confident. But the thing is, a lot of women come off desperate without even knowing it. Yeah, a lot of women come off desperate without even knowing it. So some of those ways is review your Twitter and your Facebook, review your social sites. If most of what you talk about is men and your ex and how you want to have kids, you're ready for kids and your clock is ticking and you're so lonely. Oh my God, you need to erase all of that crap. Erase all of that crap, because just by your social site, a man can gauge, you know, how you're feeling and if and what you think about the most. And if all you're talking about is men and how lonely you are and you're not in a relationship and you're single, ready to mingle, it's desperate. It's desperate, period. It's desperate, period. A man can tell if you're desperate by the way you dress. It's a difference between being confident and it's a difference between having to show everything because you feel insecure. You ain't gotta let it all out all the time. But you don't have to let it all out all the time. You should be confident enough to, okay, pass the first few dates. You can meet him in some sandals. You can meet him in a casual outfit with some sneakers. You don't have to be in heels and hang out, tight clothes all the time. Like, a man needs to know that you're confident in yourself, and he needs to get with that. He needs to get with that. Some other ways that women come off desperate is, okay, and men will test you on this too. When they just meet you, most of them, it's not like they're ready for, especially in their 20s and 30s, it's not like they're ready for marriage and they're ready for kids and they want a monogamous relationship. But they can't tell you that because they know that's what you want. So they'll say, yeah, you know, I'm ready for a long-term relationship and I'm ready to settle down, knowing darn well they're not most of the time. But they just feed you that to see how you respond to it, and most women just run through that door. Oh my God, me too. Like, kids are like the cutest. I'm so ready for a kid. And then the flags go up in the man's head. Women have this thing, like, most of them are just in love with the idea of being in love. They just want to get married. They feel, yeah, society makes you feel incomplete if you don't have another half and if you're not in a relationship. And for me, I tell women, you have to work on you. You have to work on your half before you try to compliment somebody else's half, or before you try to be somebody else's half. That's why most relationships don't work, and that's why most relationships end in, well, most marriages end in divorce, because we're forced, you know, by TV shows and magazines and all this phooey that we have to be in a relationship to be whole. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Men are attracted to confidence, and when you're secure in yourself and you're secure and fine being single or being with somebody, then they pick up on that. But the moment you seem desperate and clingy and something's missing and you're just longing for a relationship, they pick up on that and they run. Desperation repels women. Desperation repels. Like, be confident in you. Once you're confident in you, you got to get your stuff together. You're not going to be confident unless you get yourself together, whether it be your education, your career, your surroundings, your environment. Like, just get you together. Once you feel confident, once you can stand on your own, then everybody else wants to get with that. So that's just some tips about how women come off desperate. Just stop it. Just stop talking about how lonely you are and go read a book or something. All right, that's it for today. But email me your question, any topics you want me to cover, I'll cover them. My blog is missbaje.com, and that's B-A-J-E. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can send me an email if you're interested in one-on-one coaching. I love B-A-J-E. I love Baje at gmail.com. Au revoir.